Do you want me to start reading them?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I don't want the old man paying a great deal of attention.
Is he here?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because this bitch ass one here last time.
Vegas. Sorry. Not sorry.
Okay. We begin with the folks at camp. I get to investigate the ghost bloods, who are the peeps in the other camp with the diagram thingamabob. Everyone tells me what happened with the boys. Scar was anointed step captain. Marsh and Jake killed their spren. Dill is also dead. What the fuck kind of session did I miss?
Did you think about this last night?
Ghost bloods.
It was not
Veiled
intentional.
Lethe woman with dark hair, cowboy hat, interacting with Maris?
It smells like dog.
We think they're up to no good. A shadow operation. Me, Raphael, and Lowell are heading to Dalinar's tent. I get to investigate Amaran. Lowell and Raph get to find out what someone knows about desolations and a horde of shard blades. They're going to play good cop, bad cop, not torture. I head to Sadius's war camp to find Amaran's house with Luis. Lowell and Raphael head to the Ardents to not torture the one dude. Varix is zoning. Luis is disguising himself as Lowell and asking for lots of knives and spears for some shady reason, I think. Lowell is in a carving rut. Just kidding. He carves a hot Kaladin. I get the Kaladin statue. Hell yeah. To the chasms. The boys are chatting an awful lot, very near the very hungry chasm fiend. Throw more rocks? ? Garrick asks the ring, what happened to our spren? You know, but you can't face the truth. You killed them and your oath. Pelinar sees Cal's tracks. They decide to take the long way because they're not stealthy boys. They find some spheres and spears along the way. Life's weird and quiet without the spren. Sad. Garrick tries saying a forbidden word but fails. Garrick uses the moon to help guide them back, and they find Kaladin. Lowell and Raphael at the Ardentia. Raphael's having a small crisis. The crazy man is a very big boy. He's ripped. They recognize him from a vision. He showed up at the gates of Kalar with a shard blade, but he has dark eyes. He's mumbling about casting stuff, says he'll train soldiers, lots of talk about desolations and people's names. He wants us to bring him leaders, says he thinks he's late, it's been too long. The one herald who was left behind, 4,000 years of torture to hold back whatever desolation is coming now. No wonder this dude seems crazy. He reminds them of Varix. He's the herald of team bonding. General, you're one of hers. Lowell asks if he knows him, says he recognizes a Duskbringer when he sees one. At Raphael, Kalak has brought him back. It was said that the Willmaker's spren abandoned them. How strange. Someone's sneaking up on them. It's 3 people. They sneak through the wall into the Screaming Guy's cell, but leave a crack to spy on the sneaky people. Lowell hears Amaran ask where the shard blades are. Just to the south, not far now. They dip. Toomey and Luis are going to spy on Amaran. Luis makes himself look like Dunny, R.I.P. He's a soldier, I'm a barmaid. We're the worst investigation duo. We're maids now. Luis is doing dishes. Luis tests Millie's limits. I'm looking upstairs. Astra sneaks for me in a locked room. Amaran has a hidden room behind a bookcase. Lots of glyphs, entire scripts of glyphs, all relate to the diagram. One section says, if Dalinar is the warlord, then we shall take him to our side, but if he wants to barter for peace, then he must die. Lots of stuff about pre-death. Collected Carbranth. We're leaving, and Luis taunts Millie one last time. Luis got some poor maid killed, probably. Back to the chasms. Cal and Shalon are arguing. Cal lost his powers, maybe? Evan wrote eye hole, he's in trouble. It's in the notes. Does that count?
You're fine.
I was just reading.
That
Luis
moment of, oh shit, I said it.
Luis will be shanked if he enters an alleyway.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Shalon lady likes Kaladin. Uh-oh, a chasm fiend is here. It walks over them. Crisis averted. Garrick makes bad cave art. Shalon's a good artist and draws for him. It's a green dryad lady. It's the picture that Garrick keeps trying to draw. Garrick tells Cal not to give up on Syl. Cal's getting even more depresso. Cal and Shalon are flirting. The sexual tension is very high. I took Nox outside, so I missed this bit, but it sounded a lot like Shaladin wanted to paint Kaladin naked. I don't know. Never mind, they're still just flirting. There are ruins in the chasm, trying to find an honor gate to get to Iruthu.
through. But yes, yeah, no, that was a good synopsis. Last we left off, Mr. Garrick just heard a trigger word, as it were. And yeah, the rest of y'all are back at camp. So we're going to start off back in Zivor camp. You guys are leaving just as you had finished up the report on what each of you had found with Amaram and are heading back towards your barracks. What do? There, Raphael, Toomey, and Lowell.
I think we'll probably go tell Dalinar what we found.
Yeah, you guys are just getting done reporting now. So.
Oh, okay, cool. What to do?
I've already told Dalinar too about Amaran's
Yeah, so you guys
thing
didn't
about
actually
killing
tell...
him if he goes for peace.
Yeah, so you guys didn't tell Dalinar directly. You told when it was AIDS. Apparently, Dalinar's out sick right now. So
Okay.
yeah, it was one of his trusted aides. So you're all good.
Okay.
If this is free time, I want to try to again break down a sphere, see if I can learn anything about the process of which a sphere can store power.
Okay. As you're making your way back in, focusing on a sphere, you guys suddenly look over and you see Varix, who had previously just been staring at a wall for a couple days, has seemingly returned to existence.
Oh, man. I liked him better when he was staring at a wall.
But where you been?
Me?
In your mind? Yeah.
Oh, just
Zoning?
lost in thought about the
Lost
riches
in
I
thought.
once had for like half a second.
Am I the only one who's depressed that our bridge leader who took us out of slavery just died?
Oh, I missed it. No
You
emotional
were there for that
impact.
session, weren't you?
Yeah,
Was I there?
you were here for that, buddy.
No, I wasn't sad for that either.
He's just mourning his lost copy.
You were sad about losing your buff bro, though.
Yeah, I was sad about that.
It took you
Fuck
a second too long on that one.
Make sure my tier decks were working.
Everyone misses Paladin. Not Garrick, but at least they miss Paladin.
I miss Kaladin.
You miss having someone to stare at. That's what you mean.
Why are the three most buff guys in this camp gone?
I'm not.
Actually,
Garrett's
accurate.
still there.
You're you're with us. There was a buff. It was a buff quadrant, man, and now it's just it's a single. It's a solo.
It's just you.
Don't count me out.
We had a quartet, and now it's a solo.
A
I have
solo.
a 19 strength. I'm pretty buff for a lady.
There you are.
I've got good looks. I think that's really all that's going.
And that's what matters.
Remember, you're at a prison camp. Your ass will be passed around the circle like a bong at an Indian powwow.
Well, I've got currency.
Yeah.
That's the attitude I like to hear. Alrighty. Mr. Lowell, go ahead and make a Arcana check as you are staring into the sphere.
It's not bad.
Okay. What exactly are you attempting to glean from the intense focus upon the sphere?
I want to see if there's what the sphere does to harness the power.
Okay. As you're really focusing, you are getting the sense that it's not so much the sphere, it's the gemstone that is suspended inside. The glass acts as a porous medium between the two. The general concept is that when left out in a high storm, they will slowly absorb whatever the energy from the Stormlight is. Other than that, you're not sure exactly what the mechanism by which the high storm brings this energy. But that's kind of the next point that you're going to. Alrighty. Doomy, what are you up to?
Can I, like, in our barracks or whatever they are, like, just practice on my little Kaladin statue? Hang on, let me finish my thought. Practice my,
That sounds dirty.
shut up, my transformation.
On
And,
the
like,
Kaladin statue?
that's the only thing I have that I think, like, if I fuck it up, it's not an issue, you know? I don't want to
Okay.
fuck with my spirit.
Sure. You spend a Stormlight level. Go ahead and roll a d10.
I just want to practice it more so I don't fuck it up when I'm trying to break into places again. Poopy.
A tree. Of course. You guys will watch as Pumi is just very nicely holding this statue of Kaladin. This just immaculate, glorious, gorgeous statue of Kaladin. And all of a sudden, it bursts into flames.
Damn.
Shit.
As
I
ash
Was
just
that
crumbles
so-
to the
Evident-
floor.
Was that supposed to happen?
No.
Well, you ruined a nice piece of art there.
Don't tell Louise.
Again.
Oh, I said, just ask Luis to make you more.
Well, shit.
Gods, tell me how Kaladin is doing. Oh, God!
Yeah, right. I hope that's not foreshadowing.
Making me real nervous over here, guys.
Alrighty. Do me. What else are you doing?
Fucking, I don't know. What do you guys think we should be doing since Kaladin is potentially dead?
Run
Do we think he's
away.
dead? Do you guys think he's dead? Did you say run away? Oh, you're not here.
Fuck this. We're getting the fuck out of camp, guys.
Someone who has some religious knowledge. When I did pray to a higher being out there, I feel like I got a response, and I think they're doing all right.
Who did you pray to?
Shrug.
The storm.
Whoever was listening.
The one.
The Stormfather, most likely.
I always imagine the Stormfather as Zeus mixed with Odin.
It's just because the storm.
Yeah.
Fucking, why don't you just throw fucking Jupiter on top of it, considering they're all the same?
He just has, like, in my mind, a super scraggly, mean appearance.
The high storm hasn't come in yet, right?
No. That is coming in like a day and a half.
There's no way that we're going to be able to even go look for them with the high storm
Yeah,
coming
no.
in. It's best to just stay here and wait for our next orders.
Yeah. If you guys want to know the Stormfather that you saw in Kaladin's visions, then it is in the notes.
Again.
Oh, were you muted? You jerk.
Alrighty.
While we're here at the camp, I was saying we could subtly try and just keep our eyes open for any sort of suspicious behavior coming from Skrillex.
For a walk. And look for suspicious
Let's go
people
for a walk.
that are not myself.
Alright. Varix,
Does anyone want to
anything you want to do?
join me?
No, not really.
Okay, good to know. You continue to mentor under the walk.
Okay.
Alrighty. Toomey, you're going for a walk. Anybody going with Toomey on a walk? Okay, Lol, you're joining Toomey on a walk.
I'll go just for funsies.
Cool. Toomey and Lol go on a unusual but nice leisurely stroll around.
Really awkward stroll.
Yeah, I don't think I say much.
It's a little. I don't either. It's a little uncomfortable. I'm a little afraid of you.
I'm not sure how I feel about you either.
I feel like this is the only thing that's going on with the conversation.
It's just awkward silence for the next like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you're looking to do on this walk?
I wanted to see if I see any thing that looks out of place.
Okay.
I want to learn how she snoops.
Okay.
Learn how
Perception
to
check
snoop
and then
her.
insight check.
Call her Snoopy because we're getting real peanuts.
I hope I roll a
everywhere.
1 on my perception and you learn nothing.
Swamp, womp, 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 womp.
She's always listening, but I don't think she
Big
retains
master.
anything, guys.
I have a good insight, so I
Damn.
don't think I'm going to learn much.
Yeah, mostly you're just seeing her kind of just casually look over to the left and to the right, to the left, and to the right. It's just a lot
People
of that.
watching.
Yeah, just,
This
Just
doesn't
looking.
seem very successful.
I mean, if you have like a lead, we could actually go walking somewhere, but you never know when danger will strike, lol.
Wow. Literally.
and suddenly lightning strikes out from the sky. Ah!
Oh, I've got my next question locked.
Thaddeus
and loaded.
appears in the
I'm
war
so
camp.
excited for this.
Alrighty, you guys take another long, weird stroll around. Eventually, to me, Atra looks over. This is kind of weird.
I'll head back to the tent.
Okay. You start heading back towards the tent.
This is nice.
Raphael's just staring at Varix as he's just staring directly at a wall, just deadpan.
I'm
Little
not
bit of
staring at a wall
drool.
anymore. I'm awake.
Oh, well, I was gonna pull your brows, but I'm not gonna do that now.
And
So what's going on in that empty head of yours? Team building exercises?
something like that. You know, my friend's dead.
I
It's
have
fine.
a great bonding exercise. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
It's called What to Do If One of Our Members Die.
Oh well,
No,
that's a good time to
first
have
of all-
that thought.
The first step is to not panic. And the second step, I'm still working on that.
Second step. Okay. Well, when you figure that out, come back to me.
Why don't we bounce some ideas off each other?
Yeah, you know.
So
Yeah.
it's a pretty good plan.
Oh man, that's depressing.
I mean, there is a bar there, but not my cup of tea.
No, not mine either.
Same
I
time.
think we did.
So what's the lead? Do we have leads? Do we have anything? We just chilling?
There is a slight suspicion towards one of the high princes. Is he a high prince?
He's a high lord. He's under Sadius.
The High Lord. Not
Amaranth.
getting too many flowery feelings from that guy.
No.
Nope. Lola and I
Sketch.
saw him storm into someone's cell and then just start rapid fire interrogation. So that was fun.
Like you murdered somebody?
What?
You said
No.
rapid fire.
No.
Walks
No.
in with rapid fire. That sounds like death.
Well, I don't know. I haven't swung back around to check on the guy. Maybe I should do that at some point. Because he's still alive.
Goes in there. Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I mean,
It's
From
weird. It
what?
seems like he was killed by rapid fire.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past the guy.
Sir, how did he die? It's like rapid fire.
That's so fucking funny.
The things we do off of a single fucking phrase. All right.
Rapid fire. Okay. Well, that sounds exciting.
You've made a new meme. How does that make you feel?
I'm gonna go talk to the Rock and see how inventory's looking.
The Rock. You're calling him the Rock.
Yep.
Yes.
That's my nickname for him. I feel like I've known him long enough now.
Not just the Rock, he's our Rock.
He's the
Or I guess your
Rock.
guy's Rock. We're dead.
He's the one and the only.
You walk up to Mr. Rock, and he looks down at you. Ah, my small, empty-headed friend.
Oh,
Have you
hey.
recovered from you having too much air?
No,
Oh. That is a shame.
still groggy. It's okay.
Hmm.
So how's inventory looking? Has anything gone missing lately, or things seem off lately?
No, we had the tall bald man come in and request many spears and many knives, but
Which tall bald man?
your lieutenant.
The one that's not around anymore? Or is Lowell bald? I thought he disguised himself.
It was okay.
What did I miss?
It was Luis disguised as Lowell.
Oh, is Luis disguised as Lowell?
And there's only one bald man in your group.
I know, but that's why I was trying to figure out what I thought it was Lowell that was disguised as somebody else. That's why I was like, wait, what?
No.
Their names suck. They need to change them.
Nothing's gonna beat John and Jan though.
No, never. So I never said their names.
Our parents were creative.
Yeah.
Parents.
No, they're just
something-
assholes.
Why did he need a bunch of spears and stuff?
I do not know. He said that it was for business that Kaladin had put him on, or some such thing. But he had no writ of request, so I could not give him such things.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's all I care about. He's a scary man. You don't want to really give him anything sharp if you don't have to.
What, to be in the military? Isn't that kind of the point?
Yeah, have to though. He has to have it to fight things. He doesn't need it for fun.
I see. I knew one such man.
He's got a, what do we call it? A stabby tendency.
Yes. This one did too. He
Yeah.
was small man. Smaller than even you.
I think I'm that small.
All people are small next to me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So now it's a comparison game. I see.
Yes. And I am always at top because I am so big like mountain.
Just watch out for Lowell. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Very good.
Okay, bye.
You are. He pats you on the top of the head. Good friend.
Oh yeah, the greatest. So are you.
He's the best.
And then I guess I'll just leave.
Okay. You fuck off. Alrighty. The night passes. You all get yourselves some rest. The next day, you are awoken by Scar, the de facto captain, while Mr. Kaladin's away. All right. Well, we got a couple of orders coming down from high. Lol Squad, you guys are supposed to be covering a meeting between Adolin and Sabarial, High Prince Sabarial, today. After that, I'll need a couple volunteers along with Teft and Sigzil for Kaladin Watch out there by the chasms. Well, just to figure out when the hell he's going to finally decide to show up. So, anyways, have a good one. He kind of gives you a short salute and then walks back towards the rest of the other lieutenants.
Adolin and who?
High Prince Sabarial. Which it was the High Prince where High Prince's war camp where Shallan was staying. It's pretty commerce focused. It evidently Shallan was also like a distant cousin of his.
Did I hear that right? That they said Kaladin Watch?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you believe Kaladin's
So they also
coming
think
back?
he might still be alive.
Yeah, that the general temperature you're getting from everybody is like the dude was slung up in a high storm, and most of them know that he has some form of powers. So they're like, yeah, he's gonna come back at some point.
Yeah, like everyone in Bridge 4 at least knows.
Yeah, exactly.
They all
Like,
saw that
everybody's
shit.
like, we're just waiting for him to get here.
It's not just us that people think are crazy.
Okay.
It's all of Bridge 4.
Mhm.
All right, well, let's go guard Adeline. I wonder who's gonna show up and try and kill us this time, guys.
Yeah. Alrighty. You all make your way down towards Adeline's camp, and with that, we will swap back towards the chasms. Friends of the chasms.
March just took my stuffy to the bathroom, so he'll be back. He's trying to do the glow in the dark light because he realized that he has a lantern. March,
Neat.
hurry up.
I thought you meant took your stuffy to the bathroom for like emotional
Yeah,
support.
I was like, it's like, yeah, is he okay?
It kind of shows.
Yeah.
You can see it a little bit more right there. I didn't know that
Lantern.
actually glue in the dark, so I went to hold it up to a light real quick.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not there. I might as well go do something. Goof around for a second. All right.
Yeah, you were just told that Jasna was essentially investigating a way to get to Ruthira.
And also we figured out and had a epiphany that there are potentially ruins of a structure down here.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I have my question that I've been wanting to ask for a fucking week. Fuck you, sir. That's why I was so pissed last session. I'm gonna ask the ring, is there somewhere we can be protected from in the high storms in these ruins?
If one got high enough, there is only so far the water reaches.
What? I'll repeat out what is said to me.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, you could see the water line if you see Kaladin point upwards, and you could see there's a section where more of the vegetation and kind of the general crim buildup is lessened after probably a good 120 to 130 feet.
Try to find a cave.
The issue is that if we would have to get up there in the first place, and anything down here would just get. You ever seen water go through a slot canyon?
No, but I have a feeling I don't think we'd survive it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the way, just to let you guys know what slot canyons look like.
Trace, I was more meaning like in the ruins of this kingdom. If I try and basically see if there's like some random bullshit like hidden in these kingdoms that would be maybe protect us.
It's like when you take
Yeah.
an edible and fall asleep in
The
the
issue
shower.
is that to
No.
have to get through to any potential structure, you'd have to go through a couple hundred years worth of built up crim.
It's a lot of
Nom,
crap.
nom, nom, nom.
So we're not,
We had
not a
Tumi here, we
creme.
could get through a lot of it. I'd just hold her up and tie her legs and let her start eating, honestly, but
Yeah.
burn rock.
Post this.
I would have
in
left him, he would
notes.
just go rampage.
Yeah. So that's what slot canyons look like. And when water goes through there, you are getting smashed into the fucking walls with impunity.
Yeah, it's bad news bears.
Yeah.
Ah. That's what they're called. Wonderful. Oh, hey, there's God.
Yep. There's the Stormfather.
The one above it.
Which one?
All right.
I mean, sorry, there's the world singer.
The bird singer.
Is that Evan?
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Where is that?
He's drunk right now with, at a bachelor party.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's actually closer to me than he is to you guys.
Wow.
Kind of crazy.
Um,
Sounds like he's cooking breakfast with you.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Lord.
Oh, well,
What?
No. Yes.
I'm just trying to think of any other because we're so far away. I feel like still.
We are.
You didn't make the worst survival checks.
I know. Again, I don't feel. Man,
Which-
sometimes you just know when your luck doesn't
Mhm.
feel like it's there. Okay. Sometimes you just
Sometimes
have
the
those
luck ain't luckin'.
Yeah. Speaking of which, either
Excuse me.
each of you do a survival check, or one of you with advantage. I don't care which.
I think was it you that had the higher survival? I gotta check again.
Yeah,
I
my
never
survival's
looked.
+5.
I
Yeah, I
plus
think mine was
4.
only +4.
I suck.
Let me double check mine real quick, but I'm pretty sure you do have to hire one. Yeah, you do. So go ahead and take advantage. I prefer that, honestly.
Cool.
Less of
Sounds
an
good.
odd of a nat one happening. Okay, that's abysmal though. Wait, did you roll? You are
Oh.
joking. No, you did not just do that.
You rolled a 1 and a 2. God damn.
No,
I
no,
did.
Trace.
I did.
It's +5.
I know.
With +5, yeah.
You rolled
I
a
know.
1 and a 1. That equals 7
Hi,
Yep.
Evan.
because it added the 2d20s together.
No.
I see 1 and
No,
2.
he rolled.
Sure.
Yeah, he rolled a 1 and then he rolled a 2, and then the
How
2
that
was
looks like
+5 with
Modeled, it
advantage.
looks 2d20.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. Oof.
You suck.
Guess so.
Yes.
You suck, Marshall.
That was a 1 and a 2. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That was not good.
Get out
Yeah,
of here,
as you
Trent.
guys continue your way through this deal, Pelinar is kind of just leading you down the ways as Shallan keeps her sketching, and you'll see Cal kind of look over at him. Right, so you're looking for this Uru-Thiru thing out here. What are you looking for? Riches? Like, is there
Oil.
treasure out here of some kind? Is that what you seek? No. You could get wealth easily enough through marriage. You see Shallan not saying anything as she keeps going. You know, nobody heard of you before this. The Dvar house really does have a daughter your age, and it does match your description, but you could be an imposter. Then again, you're actually Light Eyes, and the Phaeton house isn't particularly significant. If you're going to bother to impersonate someone, wouldn't you pick somebody more important? You seem to have thought about this a great deal. It's my job. I'm being truthful with you. Jasmine's research is why I came to the Shattered Plains. I think the world itself could be in danger. And that's why you talked to Adolin about the Parshmen. Wait, how did you... Your guards were on the terrace with us. They told you? I didn't realize that they were close enough to listen. I made a point of telling them to stay close. At the time, I was half convinced that you were here to assassinate Adolin. My men said that you seemed to want to get the Parshmen murdered. I said nothing of the sort, though I am worried that they might betray us. It's a moot point, as I doubt I'll persuade the High Princes without more evidence. If you got your way, though, what would you do about the Parshmen? I'd have them exiled. And who would replace them?
Racist.
Dark Eyes? I'm not saying it would be easy.
He's the one.
They'd need more slaves. A lot of honest men would end up with brands.
That's
Still sore about what happened to you, I assume? Wouldn't you be? Yes, I suppose I would. I am sorry you were treated in such a way. But it could have been worse. You could have been hanged. I wouldn't have wanted to see the executioner who tried that.
I would like to insight her to see how truthful she's being on this conversation.
Okay. Hard to read.
I knew it was going to be one of these nights. I knew it. I knew it. When I sat down, I knew it.
Me neither. I think hanging people is a poor choice of professions for an executioner. Better to be the guy with the axe. You see Cal frown at her. You see, with an axe, it's easier to get ahead. You see Cal just look at her. Storms, that was awful. No, it was
that's worse
funny.
than one of your jokes.
You seem to get those two mixed up. Don't worry, I'm here to help. It's not that you aren't witty, Shallan. It's just that you're trying too hard. The world is not a sunny place. And frantically trying to turn everything into a joke isn't going to change that. Technically, it is a sunny place, at least half the time. To people like you, perhaps. What does that mean? Look, I don't want to fight again, all right? Please, let's let the top drop. What if I promise not to get angry? Are you capable of that? Of course, I spend most of my time not being angry. I'm terribly proficient at it. Most of those times aren't around you, granted, but I think it'll be all right. You're doing it again. Sorry. There's kind of an awkward silence as you all keep walking down, Palinar guiding your way. All right. Here it is. I can imagine how the world must appear to someone like you. Growing up pampered with everything you want. Someone like you, life is wonderful and sunny, worth laughing over. It's not your fault. I shouldn't blame you. You haven't had to deal with pain or death like I have. Sorrow is not your companion. There's a very long, protracted silence. What? I'm trying to decide how to react. You said it. You see, you just said something very, very funny. Then why aren't you laughing? Well, it isn't that kind of funny. You see her hand over the satchel and step into a dry rise of rock running through the middle of a deep pond on the chasm floor. The ground here was unusually flat, all the crim kind of settling into a nice surface. And the pool looked about 2 or 3 feet deep. In fact, your water skin's running a little bit dry at this point.
Well, I couldn't ask for a better time. We'll have to boil it a little bit later, but we can have it for now. Go ahead and fill up the water skin after offering the last little bit of what we have in it.
Much like Frodo with the deal. The last little bits dribble down Pelinar's chin awkwardly.
Oh, well, I didn't need to. I realized it after the second shake, and I'm happy I realized it that quick. Should have realized it when I made the hand motion. I was like, hold on a moment.
It's Brandon's streaming.
Well, that's on Twitch forever.
Yeah. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. As Shalon gets to the other side, you'll see her turn. So let me see. You think that I've lived a simple, happy life full of sunshine and joy, but you also imply that I've got dark, evil secrets that you're suspicious about. It makes you even hostile to me. You tell me I'm arrogant and assume that I consider dark eyes to be playthings, but when I tell you that I'm trying to protect them and everyone else, you imply that I'm meddling and should leave well enough alone. Would you say that that's an accurate summary of a conversation up to this point, Kaladin Stormblessed? You see Cal grimace. Yes, I suppose. Wow, you seem to know me well, particularly considering that you started this conversation by professing that you don't know what to make of me. An odd statement from somebody who seems, from my perspective, to have it all figured out. Next time I'm trying to decide what to do, I'll ask you, since you appear to understand me better than I understand myself. Cal crosses the small rocky outcropping through the puddle. How about this? I promise solemnly by the 10th name of the Almighty that I mean no harm to Adolin or his family. I mean to prevent a disaster. I might be wrong, and I might be misguided, but I vow to you that I am sincere. You see Cal stare very intently into her eyes, which intensely stare back, as you actually see Shalon visibly shiver a little. I believe
I have a
you.
question for everyone.
I guess it will do.
After you're done. What will you do if you were to find the place you seek? Oh man, I just lagged out like a motherfucker.
You back?
Yeah, what did you say?
What will you do if you find the place you seek?
Well, presumably it is going
That's
to
the
have.
question for everybody, for the record. I don't know if that part went through before the lag happened or not.
Or
For everybody?
I'm referring to Urithiru, the place that they're talking about, but
yeah, okay. Yeah, Shalon's the first one to answer. Well, presumably it has information regarding the old Radiance as well as what's happening to the Parshmen. So we're trying to figure out what's going on there exactly.
I'll look to Kaladin. If you were to find it, what would happen? What would you do with that?
I don't know. I just learned about it 10 minutes ago. So,
I'll start drawing.
okay. Once again, Shalon. Well, go ahead and roll a
Yep.
performance check.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
see
see
how
if
you
I
do.
can do this one. Wait. I know I just
Nope.
rolled it. I haven't seen what it is yet. I have a question. I've made this one perfectly before.
Yeah.
Do I have advantage? I meant to ask that before I clicked the button, but I clicked the button right as I thought it. So, but I again have not seen my roll yet. I'm still on my character sheet.
Higher or lower?
Higher. I'm feeling it right here.
Nope.
Okay, you know what? I shouldn't have been feeling it. Oh,
Low,
Jesus
low
Christ.
roll day.
That was a 3.
You putz around in the creme for a minute, and you'll see Shalon kind of walk back up to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
this one's a
honey.
yikes. It's hard to
Here,
draw.
let-
I don't have the greatest.
Let me
skill
work
with
on
that.
this. Just 1 second, and you'll see her start to flip through her sketchbook trying to find an open page. Roll a perception check, both Pelinar and Garrick.
Do it.
God dang it. That's the wrong
Thanks.
person. I was like, that's a high perception. Why is that a high perception?
Damn.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That
Well-
makes much more sense.
I'll still take the first roll because that's a 16 total.
It's a 17? No, it's 16.
As she's flipping through, you see a brief flash of somebody in armor, shard plate armor, and a long blade.
Did I recognize it, or is it?
Roll an intelligence check with advantage.
Oh boy.
You recognize that very much so. It is the same plate and blade that was in the vision of Kaladin's past that you saw.
I'm gonna,
The
if
shard
I
bearer that
can,
he, yeah.
if I'm quick enough, I'm gonna try to stop it on that page
Mhm.
and just. This one looks familiar.
Oh, that was my late brother's armor set.
Kind of look at Kaladin, because it was a memory of the past, right?
Yeah.
Do you recognize this, Kaladin?
As you're about to ask the question, roll an insight check.
Uh-oh.
Do I have to? Is he just
Uh-oh.
mortified? Like, oh shit.
He seems to be focused elsewhere, other than the sketching.
Staring at her
so-
ass, like Jesus.
She said her brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I said. That's the guy that Kaladin killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may ask at your discretion.
Ah! You know, I'm just gonna say I feel like I've seen this before. I'm not entirely sure why.
Marsh, you're just holding up one of those milk carton missing.
Do I shoot myself
Does
in the
this look
foot?
familiar?
You know, I've already done it
Ooh.
once and I'm already feeling like an idiot, so fuck it, let's do it again. I'm gonna go, Kaladin, do you recognize this? I can't remember very easily.
You'll see him turn away from trying to find the angle of the sun above and look
Well-
over at it.
If she's looking at it, I'm behind her,
No, sure.
No,
Totally not.
no.
Wild.
I'm
Did you guys
doing
hear
the
that? Is that a
fucking
chasm
meme
theme?
with fucking Toothless and Hiccup, and I'm just like,
You'll see him stare at it for a couple more seconds. Oh, Amaram, I think that's
Amaram?
yeah. I think that's what he has now. I'm gonna go see if I can find a better angle of the sun. Okay. You see him speed walk away.
Fucking topic change.
sweats, but writes just thinks in my head. Because I can't write anything down. Forget about that. Wonderful little, because I'm a man, I don't write things. Shit, dude. Oopsies are happening.
Yeah. Pelinar, as this is pointed out to you, you have a moment. You're like, that's a nice blade. Oh shit!
Anyway, continue. Sorry, it jogged the memory, but it didn't stick to anything.
Right. You'll see her continue to flip through. Okay. You, I presume, start describing what you would like drawn.
Yep.
It is a remarkably, like, for how quickly she does it, it is insanely detailed. For the first time, I could post it in notes.
In forever. I'll get to kill some kids. What?
I wouldn't consider that the first time.
What?
What?
I remember we're live.
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't. I'm waiting to see something pop up in notes. There it is. Ooh. Frozen mountain top.
This looks like the place with Sokka's first girlfriend.
Yeah, well, my girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough,
That's right.
buddy.
By the way, Garrick, for scales, like just comparison, like that is the size of basically a small mountain.
The whole thing, the whole structure.
Yeah, it's real fucking big. And at the very tippity top of it, you guys will see what looks like a figure shrouded in this strange twisting darkness with 9 shadows coming off from behind it.
As I'm finishing describing this, I will tell her, I will give you that information, but I need to be able to trust you with it. But I believe this might be where you are seeking, or what you are seeking. And I think I might be able to lead you there one day.
Sorry,
And
beer.
what information, what that might be?
Can't give you everything.
Sure. Well, you come find me when you decide. And she pats you on the chest a few times and continues on her merry way.
Just want to make a deal, man. But I know we can trust the motherfucker here. I trust Gallatin. I don't trust her yet.
All right. You guys continue at the guidance of Mr. Pelinar for the next few hours.
Let's don't roll that one.
For the next roll, I'll need Garrick to roll at advantage survival, please.
It's the worst you can get.
Shut up. Don't say that. Don't ever say
You're
that.
gonna roll a 1.
Actually rolled surprisingly well.
See?
Okie dokie.
It works.
After a bit, and you kind of looking around, you start to kind of re-guide. And Shalon will kind of look down. I think we were heading in the wrong direction for a bit, now that I've kind of updated this map. Although, Garrick, the silent one over there, he seems to be pushing us in now. So, we're okay. You all will travel for another few hours and find your way to bed.
We have a day. Technically less than that.
Yeah. You guys got like, after you wake up, probably a solid 8 hours, 9 hours.
You just drank the podcast. Sorry.
We need to get the fuck out of here now.
Yeah, we fucking do.
Yeah, you guys are exhausted from a very long day's march and just sat around what is essentially a teeny tiny little campfire eating chol jerky. Any conversation you desire to have?
Was there anything?
I got nothing.
Maybe just...
All right. At some point in the night, you guys will see Kaladin kind of step off around the corner of the deal, just presumably taking a piss or something. But roll perception checks, the two of you.
It's my favorite. No.
Do we perceive that Kaladin's got a small one?
Going to rub one
Garrick,
out real quick.
Garrick, as you're kind of half listening with an ear, you'll hear, Sylphrena! It just shouts. This kind of briefly echoes. It's far enough away that if you weren't really trying to listen, you couldn't hear it, but you're hearing
Sylphrena?
him. Sylphrena. Yeah, it's Syl's full name.
Yeah.
But yeah, you hear him shout out a couple more times before eventually dejectedly heading back to the camp.
When he comes back, I'll kind of lean up and I'll just say, Kaladin, I'm afraid I think our oath has been broken, and she is not here because of that. I worry that we did take an oath to protect the king. And then something broke that. I don't know if she's
I
awake, so I'm trying to be cryptic as fuck.
You just hear another grunt before he kind of lays back. Lets out just the longest sigh that you've heard in a while.
But maybe restoring that pact will restore her. Food for thought.
Speaking of food, do you want a crimp?
Speaking of food, pulls one out of my pocket. Want one? They're kind of
Okay.
nutritious. No? Okay. Oh. Oh, God, the crunch is still weird, though.
Imagine
It's got stale candy.
I like steel candy.
Shut up. You're not here. I'm still candy for you.
You guys have thoroughly killed any germs in your wineskin you have determined, and
Yeah.
have yourself a nice long drink of lukewarm water.
Take it.
Pretty advanced. We have germ theory.
Hey man, once you see the rot spren disappear from it, you're good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
In the early morning, as you each wake up, you'll see Shalon looking up and having like returned from back around the corner of the plateau. You see Cal walk up and kind of look over at it. Your picture is amazingly accurate. I may have underplayed my skill a bit yesterday. I could remember things pretty well, though to be honest, I didn't realize how far off path I was until I drew it. A lot of these plateau shapes are unfamiliar to me. We might be into areas that haven't been mapped yet. You remember the shapes of all the plateaus on the maps? Yes? That's incredible.
Lean over to Pelenar. You ever feel like a side character in your own life?
All the time.
It's wild. I wonder if Kaladin ever
Almost like
felt
our
like
story's been written.
maybe he's got that big
Someone else.
tag energy.
Well, maybe not. There's something weird here. What? I think my sketch must be off. I need more information. I'm going to walk around a few more plateaus. All right, but we don't have a lot of time, as you see her walk up. Cal looks back at you guys.
We're gonna die. Or at least me and Pelenar probably will.
Probably.
Well, you've survived a high storm before.
Yeah, when I had a
Yeah.
sphere and a spren and
Looks at spheres. I mean, I've got some, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna help us too much right now. Well, we are the ruins of an old city, I guess, at this point. So we could try to find something over here, or maybe move ahead a little bit. Leave some markers to let her know which way we went.
maybe best not to get separated. And eventually, about 10 minutes later, you see her circle back.
Me and Pelinar are trying to Kronk's fucking, or not Kronk's, fucking Pacha and Cusco our way up the fucking chasm and falling every couple of times.
Yeah, no, you guys, you find like a thin section, but after that, it just
We get like
scrapes
a
down.
good 10 or 15 feet up, and then it gets too wide, and it's like shit.
Okay, so now that plateau, and she kind of walks up and shows you all her area of map. I need to see that one too. And you'll see her start to kind of wander. Shallan, we don't have this is important. So is not getting crushed in a high storm. If we don't find out where we are, we won't ever escape. Wait here, I'll be right back. As you see her jog off, her skirt flowing in the wind. We're gonna die.
I look at him and say, "Told you so."
Yeah. At least we're gonna die together. As he walks up and gives you a hug.
I've got Donnie and Maps here with me too, and I hold up the 2 cloths that I took from them ages ago.
Oh.
You're probably going to make it out of this alive, Kaladin. I don't know about us.
Sorry, guys, I can't take you to the end with me. This is about as far as we're going. It was a good run. At least we got out of slavery. I mean, hey, I didn't think we were even going to get that far.
That's true.
It's true. I was sure we were going to be carrying bridges till our death.
Truth be told, I thought I was going to die on my first 2 or 3 bridge runs after seeing how most of them are treated.
It is pretty incredible that we didn't.
I can't believe we survived all those bridge runs just to die in a chasm.
You know? Fuck it.
Ain't
It's
that
irony.
some shit?
We fight like hell to survive, and the world deals us the shittiest hand.
Yeah. Well, we're Dark Eyes. What else are we good for?
Well, I guess hopefully the Stormfather will make it quick, and if we somehow survive, I mean, I vow to renew my entire vow for protecting the king at this point, as seeing as this almost feels like the Stormfather punishing us.
Our group is going to be shockingly bereft of Alethi now.
I'll manage. Somehow. Tumi's good, and Raphael can talk his way out of any situation. Varix can lead, and oh god, who's going to keep Lowell under control?
Lowell's going to be the leader. What are we talking about?
Oh god, he's going to lead them all into a suicide run just to experiment on them.
Or worse, he'll turn them into him.
Okay, you know what? All of a sudden I've been renewed with vigor. We need to get back before that happens. I imagine that gets a laugh out of Kaladin.
Motivation. That makes me happy, meta.
As Cal actually lets out a soft chuckle, you hear Shallan running back from it. I don't think I've ever heard that sound. That's... Huh. You really line up around these guys.
Well, when you're about to die, you kind of let all your walls down.
As you do, you guys roll a perception check.
Oh god. Yeah. Lets walls down. Nope, they're all going right back up here. Give me a second.
Hey, that's more like it.
Belinar,
Jesus.
you look left,
It's
you look
so
right.
perceptive
You
because
can't
we're
really see
damaged
much out of
by
one of
eye.
those, but hey. And then you look back over. Oh, those are fresh scrapes in the wall, bud. Oh no.
No. No, no, no.
Guys, it's not a problem, right? Oh shit, it's right behind me, isn't it again?
Oh my god.
You'll see Shallan follow your gaze up. Is that what I think it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Delightful.
I think
Here,
so.
give me that paper. As you see Shallan start just furiously drawing away. So is your
I
drawing
don't
off or
think
not?
you can draw our way out of this.
Shush! You see her hold up her hand. Okay, no, it's
Take
accurate.
on.
It's
Jeez.
strange. From my memory of the maps, the plateau nearest to us should be further north. There's another group of them that are the exact same shape, only mirrored. You can remember it that well? Yes. You see her shake your head. What are the chances that a series of plateaus would take the exact same shape as those on the other side of the plains? Not just one, but the entire sequence. The plains are symmetrical. You see Shalon freeze. How do you know that? It was a dream. I saw the plateaus arrayed in a wide symmetrical formations. You see her look back to her map and gasp. Semantics. What? I know where the Pashendi are. And the Oath Gate. The center of the shattered plains. I could see it all. I could map the entire thing. You... What?
I just lean over to Garrick. This is a load of barnacles.
We
I
have to
handed
get
one
back.
of the crabs from out of my pocket. Here you go. This will help.
We have to get back. Yes, I know the high storm. More than that, I know too much to die out here. The shattered plains are a pattern. This isn't an actual rock formation.
What?
At the center of these plains was a city. Something broke it apart. A weapon, vibrations, like sand on a plate, an earthquake that could break rock. Stone became sand, and it blew out with the high storms. The cracks of the sand were blown out. Pelinar and Garrick, roll an intelligence check.
Oh boy, I'm big dumb.
Are you? Oh,
No.
you're not.
Oh,
You're not. Brain
okay.
blast.
Pelinar, you remember a certain archfey, and Garrick actually with this too. You're seeing lines being carved through stone and turned to dust by a certain lull, and it went out in a pattern, not just in random directions as it broke it down.
Can I try to look at the map and try to find the pattern to it? Because I, as a person, cannot, but maybe Garrick, as a slightly intelligent person, can.
Yeah, roll another intelligence check.
Unlucky 13.
As you're looking at it, you're not really able to discern things directly as far as your location and that sort of thing. You are able to discern that. So there were 5 oaths with that, and presumably more power came with each, right? And Lul had one surge that he hasn't been able to use outside of when the Archfey forced him to use it. And when it did, it used the exact same type of pattern on a small scale that seemed to be spread across this entire plateau. It's possible that a Dustbringer might have done this to whatever the fuck was here before. Or many Duskbringers.
I'll kind of just whisper out the word Duskbringer as I'm looking around.
You'll see Pelinar.
I'm kind of like my fingers tracing across for certain patterns, and I'm like just showing it out to anyone that's watching it.
Yeah, you see Pelinar look over at you and kind of give like the nod of recognition.
Need to talk more to Lowell if we survive this. Also, that being said, I just feel like there's something we're missing here.
We need to reach the center. If I could find the heart of the plains by following the pattern, then there will be things there. That secret you're looking for. The Oathgate, the Urithiru. You see Shalon just kind of nod. Let's get moving.
I don't think I've heard
Didn't
you
you
call
mention
it
how-
Oathgate before.
She did briefly when she was mentioning Jasna's purpose out here. All right, let's keep moving. Didn't you mention how little time we had? Honestly, if one of us weren't chatting away all the time, distracting everybody, I'm certain that we would be back already. As she slaps Kaladin on the chest and then starts jaunting off in a direction, seemingly knowing pretty much exactly the direction she's going.
Fuck it. At this point, if we're gonna die, we might as well die trying to find something cool, right, guys?
You see Cal cock an eyebrow, and she's not going towards the center. She's going back towards the war camp, but
I'm pretty sure you're going the wrong way if you want to try to find the center.
We are not going to make it to the center in time. We might make it to the war camp.
Well, fucking, what the fuck were we waiting around here for? What the shit?
I
Came back here another day.
I'm trying to map things.
You can map it when we're not in fucking time crunch, woman. Running.
Yeah, this is not time for a cartography lesson. Let's get going.
Good God, you're both idiots. The map is to get out. We had no idea where we were going before.
I have average intelligence, thank you.
There goes that light eye privilege again.
Oh my god. Ah.
All right, whatever. I'm leading now, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not fucking taking the lead here.
Alrighty. As you guys are running, you guys go for a solid 3 or 4 hours again, and like this time in a pretty much dead sprint. Eventually, you'll see Shalon kind of wind herself out as Cal looks up. We might be close enough. I'll try for the scouts again as he starts shouting, his voice basically raw, trying to get the attention of anybody above. If you guys have any
I'm
particular.
gonna grab a spear.
Mhm.
I'm gonna attempt to. How fucking tall is this chasm?
200 to 250 feet, depending on the place.
Oh my god, a Hail Mary would be fucking insane. But how far can the lance be thrown? Hold on, out of curiosity. I doubt it's that far, but it's just curiosity. Oh yeah, definitely only 60 feet. Okay, I just want to make sure.
We've done fastball special once already.
When you had Stormlight infused motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Just give us.
I mean, how narrow is this chasm? Right now.
You're not going to be able to poncho your way up.
God damn it! I just want to do this once. Just want to pull this off. Have a great moment. One day it'll work, Pelennor. One day.
Oh, God.
You can't Spider-Man climb your way out of this one, Peter. What would your Uncle Ben do?
As Shalon seems to be kind of finally recover, you'll see Kaladin once again looking at a sphere, just like almost trying to will Stormlight into himself, but it's just not coming.
Kaladin, recite the oath. Maybe you can do something.
You see him try and just not.
It's intense. Do you mean it when you speak the oath? That's the question, I guess. Well, no time for philosophical questions.
You'll see Shalon's boots start to scratch the ground as she walks up.
Shalon, we
No luck?
need you to do something. Do you have anything that could potentially, that you are holding back on and not telling us about in this moment, that could, I don't know, maybe use Stormlight to help get us out of the situation?
No.
Damn it.
In any case, any luck with the scouts?
Fuck, I just want her to out herself as one of the knights.
Nope.
That's the end of the game. Fucking.
Well, onwards.
Fucking-
Come on, through the exhaustion we go. We only have a few more hours.
I mean, dude, if she's tired, I'll fucking pick her up and run. This is a strength modifier. It's a +5.
All right, go ahead and do a strength saving throw as you're running.
Saving throw.
Okay. You're maintaining for now, but you are starting
If I
to
get
fall a
tired,
little bit
I'll
behind
pass
the group.
off to Pelennor until she can fucking start running on her own.
Okay, Pelennor, strength saving throw, please.
Because I know he's also got a massive strength. I think me and him are technically stronger than. Yeah, me and him are both
Nice.
+8.
Okay, you last another probably hour carrying her, and then she seems like she's
yeah.
finally good to go. As
It's like if need be,
You
Cal
all
start
start-
right carrier.
yeah, you all start sprinting again. Oh God! As Cal starts to he looks through one of the cracks going to the right of where you guys are running from, and as you guys look down too, you start to see the sides of the storm clouds starting to just slowly build and build.
Bringing back memories, Kaladin, as we're running.
Oh God, I've killed us. I should not have taken the lead that first day.
I mean, to be fair, I almost got you killed by sending the. You know what? Never mind. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, well, it's fine. I didn't notice that we were going the wrong way earlier. I wouldn't have done any better. I should have thought that you had a map of our progress for today. I was too confident. That's done, and if I'd been more clear about how well I could draw these plateaus, then we wouldn't have had an issue at all. You can't blame yourself for everything, Cal. You see Kaladin run in silence for a while. Right? It is my fault. You're really intent on beating yourself up constantly, aren't you? We'll be fine. You'll see. You still think I'm being too optimistic, don't you? It's not your fault. I'd rather be like you, rather not live the life I have. I would have rather the whole world be filled with people like you, Shalon Devar. People who don't understand pain. Oh, all people understand pain. That's not what I'm talking about. It's the sorrow of watching your life crumble. Of struggling to grab it and hold on, but feeling hope become stringy sinew and blood beneath your fingers as everything collapses. Yes. The sensation, it's not sorrow, but something deeper, of being broken, of being crushed so often and so hateful that emotions become something you could only wish for. If only you could cry, because at least then you'd feel something, instead of just feeling nothing, just haze and smoke inside, like you're already dead. You see Cal stop for a moment before continuing on. The crushing guilt of being powerless, of wishing that they'd hurt you instead of those around you, of screaming and scrambling and hating those you love are ruined, popped like a boil, and you have to watch their joy sleep away while you can't do anything. They break the ones you love and not you, and you plead, can't it just beat me instead? Yes. You saw Shalon hold his eyes for a moment. Yes, it would be nice if nobody in the world knew those things, Kaladin Stormblessed. I agree with everything I have. And you all keep running, and Kaladin eventually. How? It helps if you're crazy. Come on, I do believe we're under a slight time constraint. As you all continue down the chasm.
I'll be in the back of us all,
Okay.
just in case.
You hear a few kind of jibes back and forth between Cal and Shalon about the positive sides of being down in a chasm. At least you don't have to smell Rock's shoes. You know, you're going to get the final bath of your life, that sort of thing.
Hey man, if the Stormfather's gonna take me, at least he'll take me clean. And you know, I hear drowning's not the worst way to go. It's rather peaceful most of the time, actually.
Yes, another good news, you know, it's not really the drowning that's going to kill you. It's getting crushed against the wall. Probably will kill you instantly, honestly.
I was like, yeah, almost instantaneous. There's almost no time to even think about it.
As you all kind of come to a brief stop again, just catching each of your breaths, you'll hear Cal shout up again, seeing if there's any scouts nearby. Roll perception checks, both of you.
Come on, baby. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Garrick, you hear?
Natty one.
Garrick, you hear a response.
Hey, Kaladin, I think someone's trying to respond.
Oh. Then you hear as four trumpeting sounds overlap each other as they come directly for you. You recognize this sound. This is a chasm fiend. Oh shit. What are we doing?
Dying.
I look around for a chasm that'll fit people, and I immediately start motioning for people to get in it.
Survival check.
21.
21.
Oh, fuck me.
Yo.
One eye man doesn't get to see it all. That's 2 nat ones in a row on perception and survival. That's god awful. You +5 to both of those. That's insane.
Well, I better bust out a new character sheet.
No, you'll be fine. Trust me. Because I'm motioning for other people before myself. So
Alrighty. Yeah. So, Mr. Garrick, as you're kind of going around, you see a section where it doesn't really look like it'll fully block things, but it does look like it's enough to maybe hide in.
for one person or for multiple people?
Looks like it could fit 4, but not comfortably.
I'm gonna motion for Kaladin and freaking Siobhan to get in there first.
Okay. Where's my page 4? There's my 4. Where's McKellen? There's McKellen.
And I'm gonna try to see. Do I have enough time to do one more, or should I just yoink Pelinar?
One more. What are you trying to do?
I mean, said not comfortably. I just don't want one of us be peeking out by accident. Is my issue here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you want to look around, see if there's another little area.
Try for one more.
Ooh.
Wow,
you find one. It's definitely not covered like the other one is. But it's kind of like the chasm fiend's not going to immediately turn its head and be able to like bite you from there, and that could easily fit 2 people.
It could.
Yeah.
Well, in other words, if only one person was in it, it'd be good. Because the other one can fit up to 4 people, just not comfortably. So 3, it could fit decently, I'm assuming.
Sure.
So I'm gonna motion for Pelinar to get in that one, and then I'll fucking yeet myself into this one.
Okay.
We have the most possible cover at all possible times.
Alrighty. Well, we'll be coming back to you here shortly, but here's a good idea of what is going on.
Yikes.
We're in trouble, guys.
All right.
I guess we're in
Just a
trouble.
little bit.
Yeah, we're just in trouble, dude. We're gonna die.
Yeah, just
Hey, we were almost out of it.
of course.
Back in camp. As the rest of y'all are making your way over to Adolin. Make my way.
I was joking for a moment, so I was like, I can't do it.
There we are. Alrighty. Yeah, you all are chilling around, just kind of looking at what is a mostly dour-looking Adolin, as his potential wife-to-be had gotten yoinked into a fucking chasm.
That's okay. She went into the chasm with Kaladin. She got to have a good last time, at least, probably.
As you all will see 2 figures walk in. A very plump-looking, ostentatious Alethi man with dark tan skin.
This woman screams sass.
And
I love her.
A Thalen woman who has just a bodacious personality. In fact, in this circumstance, you actually do see she's wearing this big purple kind of sun hat that goes all the way around.
Fucking headset just had a glitch moment.
My dear friend Adolin, it's always so good to see you in comparison to your father. He is just so downright dour these days. What is it that you have wished to propose to me on this day? As you see, Polona, his not wife, but kind of, I guess, concubine, mistress of some kind, is just kind of picking her nails from the side, and kind of barely paying attention. My father wished to extend a invitation. In 2 weeks, we will be marching out to fulfill the Vengeance Pact and put a final end to the Parshendi. With this, he plans to go in full force with everyone to directly to their home. We're just seeing if we could count on your support. As Adolin kind of leans back. You guys are getting the sense that Adolin's not super hopeful about this whole circumstance here. Sounds like a great deal of work. I suppose I could consider it if you got me some nice vintages of wine, perhaps. See Adolin roll his eyes. This is not about bribery, it's about honor. You swore that you would avenge my uncle. Samariel, you fucking mess. You hear the mutter the last part just so quietly under his breath, particularly you, Toomey, and Lowell. Well, you know where to find me. As he stands up and Polona, he grabs Polona by the hand. Fine, I'll talk to my father about it. There's like a boy. In any case, I wasn't joking. You know where to find me. Surely you have to have a decent bar around here, as you'll see him start to wander his way out. Those of you still in the tent will watch Adolin just kind of slump down. Why did we even invite him? Why? As he kind of looks back at you guys.
That went well.
That's a great question, sir.
I heard that you guys are stationing folks out trying to keep an eye for old Cal. You realize he fell like 200 feet, right?
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
He survived a high storm, right?
He was concerned about his love.
All right. Well, just as I was starting to like the guy. Well, you guys want to get a drink?
Sure.
Was not more concerned about his fiance?
I'm not really a drinker, but I'll definitely
Hey, man.
watch.
He was really interested.
That is a
The
valid
what?
point,
He's like,
Raphael.
man, it's a shame about Cal, but like no words about Shalon or
I mean, there's no
whatever
point
he
in
is,
him
so, like,
talking about Sharon to us.
What?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, to be fair, you guys knew her for a grand total of like 3 minutes prior.
Isn't that like his wife though?
Yeah.
Is
But again, we're
betrothed. But
checking,
yes.
I mean, it's not like we're well known to the guy.
I know, I just feel like he would. Maybe that's just me.
He's silently grieving that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you walk up to a bunch of bridgemen who also had
Yeah,
somebody
my
die and
wife's
be like,
dead now.
my wife. I know that your
My
captain
wife.
died, but my wife.
Yeah, well, my first girlfriend turned in the moon. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. All right. You guys will make your way to what looks like kind of an upscale wine house, not too far away. And Adolin will sit down and order you guys some nice vintages as he seems to be kind of drinking his problems away in the corner.
Healthy solution.
I'll slide my drink over to him. Here, you look like you might need another one.
See, I knew there was something I liked about you. You'll see him pretty much down it in one go.
Is there anything we can help with?
No. Although, again, I do find it curious that you guys have so much faith that your captain is going to be coming back.
I mean,
He
it wouldn't be the
survived a high
first
storm.
high storm he's survived. Yeah.
Hmm.
And the last one he's chained to a roof for. So, you know,
His odds are a little bit better.
odds
this
are pretty
time.
similar. Yeah.
I mean, you factor in the fall and the chasm fiends and the making his way through the chasms and finding his way onto the plateau before. 8 o'clock today. I admire your optimism.
He fought multiple shard bearers with you.
This
What
is true.
none?
Trust me, I
He's-
respect the guy. I'll remember
he's-
him for the rest of my life.
He's handled crazier things. You just wait.
Are you worried about your fiance?
Every damn minute. You see him down another one. Just as I was starting to find somebody who is actually interesting and a great person, and life is unfair. Life is unfair.
That it is. Let me go get you some more drinks.
Sorry.
Some Horn-Eater White?
We don't need our esophagus is melting. It's okay.
I don't know how drunk he is. He could have agreed. That wouldn't have been great, though.
You were there to protect my son, and you made him drink acid. What the fuck? Alrighty. Later on that night, anybody who desires to be on Kaladin Watch may be on Kaladin Watch at the edge of the chasm.
I'll go.
Okay. To me, lol.
I see we meet again.
Another
We
awkward
have
walk
to
into
stop
the
meeting like
chasm.
I like to imagine the only words that are exchanged once again are just, I find you scary. I don't know what to think about you. In any case, you guys, as you're walking up, will see Teft and Sigzil playing what looks like a dice game of some kind. As you kind of come in mid-conversation. I was young, you hear Teft say, so I didn't hear much. Kleck, I didn't want to hear much. The things my family did, they weren't the sort of things that you want your parents doing. I didn't want to know, so it's not surprising I can't remember. You see Sigzil just kind of nod in a mild way. You see Teft throw a rock at a scurrying Kremling that goes nearby the cards. I don't know why you want to hear all of these things anyways. They aren't any use. You see Sigzil nod. All right, fine. It was some kind of cult. You see, they called themselves the Invisitors. They thought if they could find a way to return the Voidbringers, then the Knights Radiant would return as well. Stupid, right? Only they knew things and that they shouldn't. Things like what Kaladin can do. I could see that this is hard for you. Do you want to play another hand of Mitchum to pass the time instead? You just want my storm and spheres. You see Teft wave his finger at the man. And don't call it by that name. Mitchum is the game's actual name. That's a holy word. It ain't no game name, holy word. The word isn't holy where it came from. We ain't there now, are we? Call it something else. I thought you'd like it. You see Sigzil say, picking up the colored rocks that were used in the game. It is a game of skill, not chance, so it doesn't offend foreign sensibilities. You see Teft just kind of staring at the Azish man. Look, they thought that people were more likely to manifest powers if their lives were in danger. So they'd put their lives in danger. Member of their own group, never an innocent outsider. Bless the winds. But that was bad enough. I watched people let themselves be pushed off cliffs, watched them tied in place with a candle slowly burning the rope until it snapped, and dropped a rock to crush them. It was bad, Sigzil. Awful. Sort of thing that nobody should have to watch, especially a boy of 6. So what did you do? Ain't none of your business. Don't know why I'm even talking to you. It's all right. I can see. I turned them in to the city lord. He held the trial for him. Big one. Had them all executed in the end. Never did understand that. They were only a danger to themselves. Their punishment for threatening suicide was to be killed. Nonsense, that is. Should have found a way to help them. Your parents? Mother died in that rock string contraption. She really believed, Zig, that she had it in her, you know, the powers. And if that she were about to die, they'd come out in her, and she'd save herself. And you watched? Storms, no. You think they'd let her son watch that? Are you mad? But did watch my father die, though. Hanged. You see, Taft shake his head, kind of reaching through his pockets, trying to find what appears to be a flask. It's at this point that you guys pretty much sit down.
What you guys playing?
It is mission. Stop calling it mission.
Love games. Games are so fun.
This looks interesting. How do you play?
Oh, it's pretty simple. You just roll these here rocks and you try to get to a specific number. You have to kind of
Please.
determine whether or not things are good or not.
This sounds like a game of chance. How is there any skill involved?
No, see, you pick out specific rocks and then you take some from your opponent and it's all sorts of weirdness.
Ah, interesting. Well, is anyone
else joining?
Right now, you're pretty much just seeing Mr. These two. Roll a perception check, though, actually.
of us?
Both of you, yeah. My two perceptive people. Oh.
I'm not that perceptive. I'm just nosy.
Yeah.
Yikers.
Man,
Case in point.
Toomey, you are really focused on the pretty rocks. On the other side,
the game
Lowell.
looks interesting. Also, that story was traumatic.
On the other side, Lowell, you are seeing Dalinar stepping up.
What does that mean, stepping up? Just walking up to us?
Yeah.
We don't have salutes, right?
Yeah, there's a general military salute. So there's two different ones. There's the actual salute, and then there's the weird
Yeah,
crossed wrist that you do to Kaladin.
I'd stand up and do the actual salute to Dalinar.
Oh. As you do, you'll see Sigzil follow your gaze and kind of tap Teft. Heads up, Teft. Everybody stands as a salute. Bright Lord. Adolin told me you men were coming here. You see the High Prince say, his voice kind of straining. A rotation, I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see him look over towards Sigzil and you two. This rotation has had Taft pretty much on every single shift. You really think he's alive out there, soldier? He is, sir. It's not about what I or anyone else thinks. He fell hundreds of feet. You see Taft continue to stand at attention. He is gonna come back, sir. You see him look over to Sigzil. It is true. Such things are known. He is going to climb right up out of that chasm, just over there. And we will be here to meet him once he does. Uniforms on, spears polished. We wait on our own time, sir. Neither of us three are supposed to be anywhere else. Or four, rather. Sorry. You kind of fade into the backgrounds there, bald man. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Scary part.
I didn't come to order you away from your chosen task, soldier. I came to make sure that you were caring for your skills. No men skipping meals or waiting here. I don't want you getting any ideas about waiting out at High Storm. Yes, sir. Good luck, soldier. You see Dalinar say, kind of shrugging, patting him on the shoulder, looking at each of you. As he looks over at the two of you, Toomey and Lul, he'll kind of step up briefly. I appreciate your reports. They were very thorough. I'll have more for you soon, as he pats each.
Thanks for stepping.
As he begins walking away, you'll see Teft kind of shout out, "Sir!" Dalinar turns his attention back. "You don't believe us. That'll come back, I mean." "He's dead, soldier. But I understand that you need to be here anyway." You see Dalinar nod as he continues on his way. Do you guys play the rest of the night with Misham?
We learned Misham.
Can you call it something else, please?
Nope. In fact, I might be able to. It's a certain, what is it, Baron's Bet, I believe. Regardless.
Fuck is up with that?
Do you guys actually want to, you actually want to gamble, you two?
I don't want to gamble. No,
I won't
I'm-
gamble
What's his
any money
luck?
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like my small stockpile.
How with my magic, please?
Alrighty. Raphael, Varix, anything that you want to do in the meantime before the high storm?
No.
Do you need someone to help you count inventory?
We can go talk to the Rock.
Okay.
Okay. You guys spend the rest of the night just counting inventory
With the Rock.
nervously.
I want to
Yeah.
ask Rock how he makes his soup, or if it's something that is a trade secret.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Such things cannot be given freely
That's
to
good.
lowlanders.
Some things cannot be given freely, Ed boys.
Life has many doors, that boy.
Life has many doors. Life has many doors, Rock boy.
You don't get the secrets to his stew. However, you do count inventory for the rest of the night. Chilling.
Boring.
Bing chilling.
Somebody's got to do it.
Back at the chasm.
Yeah, I hate this situation. We just go back to the camp. I take that as a no.
The tiny fucking monster.
You big boy.
Mr. Garrick, go ahead and roll a stealth check, and Pelinar roll a stealth check with advantage.
Bless your mouse. He said no. Oh,
That's pretty good.
nice.
I saw the natural one and I thought that was me for a second. Then I realized that was Brittany's perception. I'm like, oh, we're good. I didn't mark that one down. Fuck.
For a total of 20.
Three full ones in a very quick succession.
As
I'm
it
gonna-
will go directly after the cave where Pelinar, Kaladin, and Shallan are, as
I
you see
quickly
the
grab a
battle
rock,
start.
throw it this direction.
Uh,
If it risks myself, so fucking be it.
what do I even- I guess roll a dexterity check. See how loud you can make it.
Come on, Garrick. The one time I need you to roll a good dexterity. I need it. It's only a +1. I need this. Just work. It did not roll. I was really worried that was the 9. Oh wow! Wait! Oh my god!
It was the 9. Gods ordained it.
9.
It lagged for a second. It didn't show the first one, and then I rolled it again, and it just happened to do the same exact roll twice. Oh dear.
HTB.
I assume it does not go that far. It probably goes like here.
Yeah, no,
Tink.
it's not making enough of a sound to distract him from seeing the individuals in that little cave area. You see it kind of trying to scrape away at it. Pelinar, you were the last one in. Go ahead and make a dex save there, Pelinar.
Dang, even with his 18, he got caught.
Yeah.
Oof.
It rolled 17.
Ouch.
I'm gonna die. Oh god.
Okay. You will take 5 slashing damage as you just get a bit of the rock kind of scraping into your sides as you're pushing further back.
I'm gonna roll this for myself real quick. I guess I'm feeling it. I'm gonna do it. Do I see another cave somewhere in another direction?
Perception check. Yeah, off to the left-hand side, kind of this upper area, there's a bit of a cave, kind of a thicket between a bunch of vegetation.
I'm gonna take the cloth that I have of maps, Donnie, and then I'm gonna take off a little cloth of mine. I'm gonna put it down, and I'm gonna fucking run for it and try to get its attention.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that's a double dash.
As I'm running, I'll just yell, "Grab the cloths if I don't make it!"
Okay. With your double dash, you could just get barely to the outside. You will provoke an AOP though.
Yep, I know I will.
Alrighty.
But I get its attention. That's the important thing.
That actually might not hit. Does a 14 hit?
On the dot.
Oh.
Damn.
On the dot. Oh.
As you're going to feel what seems to be one of the back legs spear down towards you as a solid chunk of the flesh on the back of your leg gets taken off and you are sent spiraling in front of the thicket. As you look down, you just see gouts of blood dribbling down the calf.
I've got adrenaline running through me. I can't care about this now. I'm trying to get to that alcove as quickly as I can, whether it's by just hobbling if I have to. I'm fucking going. How much damage?
It's that's a good question.
Because I've got 59 HP, so if it's more than that, I might not be here anymore.
That's more than your leg missing.
It's not that high, but it is a solid 22.
Yeah, I was expecting 20. I had my finger hovering over the 2 for that already.
Yeah, no, your leg is pretty fucked up. You're going to be about minus 10 movement speed per turn, but you manage to get into the little alcove as the creature turns back around.
Well, wait, so it's not focused on me anymore?
Oh, it is focused on you now. It is turning.
No, so
it is turned away from you
now instead of at them. I thought you meant turned back to them, and I was like,
no,
"There's meat right here. Come on."
No, it is going to now start scraping towards you. Pelinar, what are you doing in this moment? You're at the front of the group.
Oh, and if it's trying to like get anything in there, I'm just taking the spear and trying to no avail. But I'm trying to piss it off more, if anything, and just keep it focused on me.
Fucking balls! It's focused on Garrick, yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
Well, I've got another character.
All right, Kaladin. Do you think there's any way we can someone distract the feed and we can get Garrick and slip out of here?
I don't know if we're going to be outrunning this thing.
Did they see me get hit?
Pelinar, you might have. Roll a perception check.
I mean, there's probably blood all over the ground in that general direction.
Yeah, and now that you're getting a moment, Garrick, to like really look at it, there is a like
holy
calf goes like that, and then just in like a big section. Just
almost. Yeah.
Pelinar, you saw a quick strike. Showing. You didn't see any actual outcome.
Parmesan.
What are we doing, Pelinar?
That was my favorite scene in the new Evil Dead movie. I thought.
Hear me yelling, "If I'm dying, I'm going down fighting!" Over the roars of this thing.
I can't leave him behind. I think we're gonna have to fight this thing.
Okay, look.
What is with our party being so non-fucking?
Shalon, you
Can
need
I
to
ask
make
a
it.
meta question? Is it possible to climb the chasm fiend? Like hop up on its tail
I thought about
and
it.
On top of it?
Good luck.
Take its eyes out, you might win. That's what I thought.
You can
It
always
doesn't have eyes on its
try.
butt.
Pull
There's
a
no eyes on its
dune,
butt.
climb up and ride Shy
Why not do a
Halud.
Vox Machina? Let's go into its asshole.
It's at this point that you'll hear Kaladin start to talk behind you, Pelinar. Okay, look, Shallan, you need to make it out. You need to tell them about the map. You need to get them to Uruthiru. All right. Us three will distract them. You go.
You're sure about this?
Yeah. Look, we killed them, Pelinar. I don't know if we deserve redemption, but at least we could get the rest of them there.
Okay. I trust you.
Okay.
Get back alive, damn it.
Look, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a lucky strike to the eye or something, but we'll see.
He's done it before.
As you see both of you kind of start to exit the cave, you'll see Shallan kind of grab Cal. Don't leave me alone down here in the chasms, please.
How about you guys don't waste what I gave you and all three of you fucking get out of here?
Is it really worth never losing an argument? Yes. No, I mean, stop. Kaladin, it will kill you. You see Cal grip the spear. Apologize to Adolin for me. I actually kind of like him. He was a good man. Not just for Elidice, just a good person. I never gave him the credit he deserves. Kaladin.
Damn it, you're getting out of here and apologizing to him yourself.
It has to happen, Shallan.
Pelinar,
At least
throw him.
take this. As Pelinar, you'll suddenly see mist forming in Shallan's hands as a shard blade appears. She hands it over to Kaladin.
You fucking bitch. I asked you if you have any fucking wacky shit that might be able to help us. No? No,
You
fuck
said
you. Fuck
you said
Oh,
specifically with Stormlight.
shit, you're right. What are you talking about? This has Stormlight to it.
No, it does not.
It doesn't.
Pelinar's just Pikachu face right now.
Yeah, I'm that cat meme right now.
As you each step out, Kaladin looks fucking stunned as he holds what is a fairly gorgeous shard blade. It glowed the color of garnet along several lines down its length. How? It's not important. I rather think it is. Not at the moment. Look, are you gonna go? You see him hesitate a moment. And then he turns. Pelinar, you gotta give me an opening. That's all I need, okay?
Yes, I'm not giving you an opening right now.
Shard blades are good. This is a very big creature.
That's fair. Hey man, it's got an asshole, right?
Yeah.
Why are you so
Just,
I mean, it
it's
works
gonna be a
for
weak
fucking up.
point. You stab a sword into it, it'll be a weak point.
Just fist the hole.
Yeah,
I mean-
you do that once and then it's gonna crush your ass.
But will it
It
crush
works
the
for
shard
Stormlight.
blade?
Yeah.
Kudos Mage Hand.
See how you feel with a shard blade stuck in your ass for the next week. Or shitting that out, it'll probably kill you.
You know it's rough? It would just go through.
Yeah.
Probably a good thing Evan's not here right now.
God.
That's true.
Pelinar, you were told to essentially find a way to give him an opening. What are you doing?
Oh, God.
Other than memeing.
I'm gonna run out in front of the Chasm Fiend and just start screaming at it and trying to distract it.
Okay, where are you running to?
I love that cat meme so much.
Oh,
Like around here-ish. And it's like, hey! Hey! Just like throwing rocks and shit and trying to distract it, trying to get its attention.
okay. roll a strength check.
Oh, dude, let's play whack-a-mole with it. Just jump in my old fucking cave.
Basically. Oh, a new character sheet at the ready, just in case.
Same. I'm like, if I fuck up, I'm ready down here.
It's a strength check, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
That is a save.
Oh, save. Excuse me. Oh my god.
It's not much better.
With that 7-Eleven, baby.
Yeah.
You should reload your screen, Jake.
You yuck a
I
fucking.
really should.
You do your best to basically flip a boulder at this thing, and it doesn't hit it. And you'll see it kind of turn its attention just back to you. As you'll see Kaladin kind of circling around the side, as Shallan appears to be waiting for her opportunity to book and sprint. You do anything else with your turn?
Try and crawl under something and hide. I don't know.
Okay.
Evasive maneuver.
You take evasive maneuvers into the chasm that is kind of like a half deal. Alrighty. You will see it kind of scurry over and starts to bite inwards.
Geek out, and I'll also just be like, "Hey, you missed me, shithead!" And I'll yoink my spear at it, trying to get it to just fucking be as confused as possible in this moment.
Okay. With your cover, what's your AC?
Mine or Pelinar's?
Pelinar's.
I am at 15.
15. Oh, that sucks. So you have +5
Don't say
armor
that.
because of the cover, but
Don't say that.
it's literally a 20 total. God, that blows.
No.
Oh, God.
That's the second time it's meet it, beat it, man. Fuck
Yeah.
this thing. It's mean.
Yours was really lucky. It rolled a natural 2.
Yeah, I got real lucky on mine, but I still didn't. It's because I didn't care about my dex as much this campaign. There's other stats that needed to be up more.
Ooh. Ooh. Pelinar. Roll a d5 for me.
And don't roll a 5 because that's your head. You're gonna have to /RD5 it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. /R1D5, right?
Yep.
This unrecognizable command.
Oh, space. You need a space between the R and the 1.
Okay.
/R space 1D5.
Is that a leg or an arm?
Pelinar, you will feel a sudden snag as a cold shock goes over you. And you look over, and suddenly your right arm, all the way up to the shoulder, is just gone.
Yep.
You take 28 damage.
Ouch.
Do I see this?
Perception check. Nope.
Yikes, guys.
You're looking down at
pain, man.
Yeah, you're looking down at your leg. Fortunately, it is at this moment that you'll see Kaladin rushing in and basically slicing down the side of this thing's face. You see the flesh where the blade goes through gray as it screeches out in pain. You'll see Cal kind of roll back as it is very much so focused on him now.
At this point, then I'm gonna fucking. I have 2 spears, so I'm gonna use the spear I've got to try to support myself and just try to fucking pop out.
Okay.
How far am I from that damn thing?
From its tail, you're about 25, 30 feet.
I'll dash, which means I'll be able to make it because I can get 40 feet with my dash.
You hobble your ass over.
And I'm gonna. Is there like a soft spot on this thing's tail? I look for the asshole, friend. Fuck it.
Roll the survival check.
This is the natural 20.
Roll to
Come
locate
on.
asshole.
This is where it comes in, right?
Okay.
That's actually really good still.
You locate the cloaca. Congratulations.
Go fuck yourself. Boink.
Okay, roll the hit. First attack does not hit. You
Shit.
missed the asshole.
I mean, don't know. It's a very protected asshole.
Second one.
Right here.
Much better.
So like that.
You shove a toothpick up a fat guy's asshole.
And I twist.
That would hurt bad.
As you
Did you get attention?
roll damage. See how much.
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually really good.
You're gonna hear it.
It thinks it has a sudden hemorrhoid.
I can't wait to hear this put in the notes next week. Oh god, this is gonna be good.
Garrick became a proctologist.
Puts the rubber glove on the spear. Time to test things.
As you get a good distraction in, you'll see Kaladin slice through one of this thing's front pincers as the whole limb just goes gray suddenly and falls useless at its side. As it's going to make a tail attack at you there, Garrick, but at disadvantage.
Yeah, I would hope so. Probably still hits, but still.
This one's not as much. What was your AC? Was it 14 or 15?
14.
15. Okay. Yeah.
I think it has to roll a natural 1 to miss me.
No, with its tail attack, it's not as high of a
cool.
hit. But yeah, no, it'll still whack you. You will get knocked prone for sure.
Yeah. Don't be.
Did you lodge it in there?
Yeah, I lodged it in there. That
As
thing
you
ain't coming out easy.
You will take
You
14
twisted.
damage as you are slammed into the ground, and you feel the wind knocked out of you, and a few ribs cracked as well.
Need those anyway.
As this thing then will go for a bite attack on Kaladin. Ooh. Oh, shit. Rolled fucking 2 natural 2s. Jesus.
Oh, I thought you were going to say natural 20s. God damn it.
No, that would have been nutty. No, you guys will see Cal actually slip backwards and actually manage to just dodge out of the way of the bite attack coming at him, but the shard blade falls over into his side. You guys will see Cal turn over to his hands and knees and then lurch back to his feet. When suddenly hold on, I actually need to check something. Fuck.
We've put the DM in a corner. We're doing good.
No, this is probably not good actually. Ooh. Cal doesn't have his fucking armor on. I forgot about that. God damn it. You guys are going to see a bite glance off of Cal's leg as all of a sudden it looks very bloody as he starts to stand up and make his way back towards the blade. You see the Chasm Fiend trumpet and is just about to go down for the bite. When all of a sudden you'll see just behind you over here what looks like Shalon. She'll be shouting, "Hey, hey!"
Jump up on the Hydra's back.
You see the Chasm Fiend turn from Kaladin towards Shalon.
What is with people not giving or taking the opportunities we give them?
As you hear Cal yell, it will rush forward and basically just bite down in one large motion. Just very clearly taking everything with Shalon out. Jesus. It's in this moment that you'll see Cal shouting and clearly hopped up on some sort of adrenaline, grabbed the shard blade out of the rock where it was currently slushed against as he rushes over, sword with 2 hands.
Can I run and just try to shove the spear deeper in to give it a distraction and give him disadvantage or give him advantage?
Sure. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm just gonna run up there, grab the spear, and try to fucking shove it in further if I can.
Yeah, you
You'll
fuck
do
it.
it. Ah, Lord. As you shove this spear further in, and it gets lodged sideways. And you're like, "Oh,
Breaks it off inside of it. Whoops. I have nothing to hold now.
You guys are going to see Kaladin as he rushes by, just breathing in as if trying his hardest to pull in Stormlight. And actually, the three of you will hear weeping as he does. You'll see the Chasm Fiend turn back around as it wrenches down onto Cal.
Oh. It's not distracted by its ass pain.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Pelinar, as you look out, you'll see the Chasm Fiend as its head lolls to the ground with Kaladin just inside. Basically, his lower half from about his mid-stomach is inside this thing's jaws.
Kaladin!
You and your one-armed
Hobble over
ass
there, like,
rush
yeah,
out.
trying to dodge the bleeding.
As you do, you'll see a gray steam rushing out from this thing's monumentous eyes. As the blade you see barely poking out of right where its brain would be. Oh, you hear Kaladin say from inside. That sucked.
Here from the other side. Couldn't agree more!
Eric, I'm gonna need help prying this thing's mouth open.
I'm hopping my ass over there. Okay.
As you start hobbling over, roll a perception check.
Me or Garrick?
Either one. I don't care.
Or both.
So that chick maybe not die since she got eaten in one fell swoop.
She's in the throat still.
With the question, you guys look over and you see where there should be probably some obliterated remains. There's nothing.
Look, man, I've seen some crazy shit with Stormlight, and I'm really just hoping that was the case at this point.
And just as you're thinking that, you do see Miss Shalon step out from the cavern itself.
Oh, wonderful. You do have tricks up your sleeve. That's good to see.
What?
Okay. Any chance you got something for fixing a leg or, oh my god, Pelinar, your arm!
You need to get a tourniquet on that immediately, both of you. Just take your belt off,
The
tie it.
entire arm gone, or is it just a forearm?
You are like up to the shoulder pretty much.
I'm gonna help him
Awesome.
first because his is more serious.
Mhm.
I can lose a leg if he bleeds out. He's gonna bleed out quick from that spot.
Yeah.
Seriously,
So,
someone's gonna need to fucking cauterize this ASAP.
yeah. So, Garrick, you're going to start helping that. Shalon resummons her blade and starts slowly carving through the dead Chasm Fiend's jaw to try to get Kaladin out, essentially. As she seems to get to kind of that point, and you each, well, actually, Garrick, roll a medicine check with advantage since
I didn't want
Kaladin
you
is
to
right
say
there
that.
walking you
No, I
through
didn't
it.
want you to say that part. That was what scared me. Medicine? Okay, you know what? Not bad, actually.
Yeah, no, it's a solid tourniquet. It'll definitely do.
And then myself right afterwards.
Yep. As you're going through
Did
that,
it eat your arm, Pelinar?
yeah.
We weren't very attached.
You were pretty attached to it, I would say.
As you guys are doing this,
Do
Shalon
you think you
finishes.
can give me a hand?
Even though you're missing an arm, you're still not missing your charm.
Gotta laugh through the pain.
You all are morbid, glorious. You'll see
You think the odds
Shalon.
are that it might still be in the throat?
kind of finish cutting through the jaw of this creature, and Cal
Well,
looks like
divided
he kind of
arm
has
here,
the room
please.
to scurry out. As you'll see Kaladin look over at you. Garrick, Pelinar, take the blade, climb up this thing, get as high as you can. We're not going to make it back in time.
I look
Make
at
an
Pelinar.
alcove.
I imagine you look right back at me. Yeah, Kaladin, that's not going to happen, unfortunately.
Make an alcove up there. You
Would
see him point to where the top of the chasm fiend goes to. It's like barely possibly close enough.
They're not insinuating that they're staying down here. I assume they're waiting just to.
No, he is literally just trying to get free of this fucking job, but he's saying
Yep.
do that in the meantime.
Yep, got it. I just want to make sure he's not trying to be like, you guys go up there instead. And I'm like, nah.
No, he's saying
Cool.
get your ass.
No, all right,
I thought
come
at
on.
first, but no. Make an alcove, make a place where it can stay.
I'll grab the blade and start going on it.
Okie dokie. Climbing is a pain, but
Again,
Pelinar
I have
has
2
one
arms.
arm, so
Easier
it's
for me. It's easier for me with 2 arms.
alrighty. Go ahead and make an athletics check, just flat out. You'll have Pelinar assisting you, but you'll have disadvantage because of your leg, so it's evens out.
Flat out. So athletics, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. My proficient thing, my expertise thing.
Okay.
God damn.
It's
Roll
rough with the
4.
leg, but you start making your way up to this side of the chasm over here, and start kind of slowly carving away. Pelinar, you help out with your one good arm. Shalon, pull
So armhole
Kaladin
gonna
out.
be a new thing now?
Hmm?
It says armhole gonna be a new thing now?
Oh God.
Arm socket?
As you
Did you see what I posted in memes?
yeah, you yank Kaladin out, and you'll see his leg just looks mangled. It is rough.
More than mine or less?
No, much more. This was like a full-on like biting of it. But you eventually get your alcove kind of going as Kaladin is catching his breath. Pelinar, go on. You're probably not going to be able to get enough room for 2 there. I'll have to make one on the other side, or Shalon will.
Just nope. You're
I've
gonna go
heard
ahead and
stories
send this
of people
one, and I'm gonna get
surviving
on the next
in-
one.
I've heard stories of people surviving in the remains of dead creatures.
Oh my god, you're wanting to tauntaun this thing? Holy shit.
Hell yeah! I mean, it's an option.
We would
It's
have
not
to make
ideal.
we would have to make a hole to get into the creature,
Which
which
would let
then
everything in.
water would go into. So we would drown inside of a chasm fiend. That sounds awful.
That's kind of badass though. Say as I'm cutting away one of the fucking on the second one. It does sound kind of badass though.
I have lost a lot of blood. You probably shouldn't listen to me.
As you
What do
say
think I'm
this,
the one up here chopping away at the rocks?
as you say this, you guys will hear as the high storm is approaching.
Let's get them up into one first. Pelinar, try to do your best to get them both up into one first. I'll see if I can get this one carved out for us at the very least.
Okay, you guys eventually get the 2 of them kind of set up and into there. Cal with his very fucked up leg. On the other side, Garrick, another athletics. Not too bad. As you're going up, you will start to see the water start to kind of slowly rush through. Starts off as kind of a trickling stream, and then slowly builds into what are rapids sloshing up the side of this corpse as you carve away just above what you imagine the water line is.
If we drown Pelinar, it's my fault, and I'm sorry.
All right. As you're cutting away, Pelinar, you're pulling as much as you can down with just your one good arm. And you guys just barely manage to squeeze into a very tight alcove. Like, you guys have to hug, basically, while you're in
How you
there.
doing, buddy? I pat his nub.
Oh, God. Don't do
Owie.
that. That's still bleeding.
It left some room.
Yeah. As you all will watch the water rise and rise and rise and crash down through these caverns. And then you see it finally stop, just barely, maybe about 5 feet below your deal. Some of the higher cresting waves you'll see kind of slosh in and almost drag you out as you remain inside.
Man, I really hope I didn't make those too low. It was the first one, so I was kind of eyeballing it. With ours, I kind of knew.
And you see Kaladin and Shalon swept away, and that is the end of the story for them.
You know, I'm staring at the chasm fiend. I wonder if your arm is still somewhere inside of it.
Kaladin found it.
Your arm?
Yeah, it's like shredded. Like you could make carne asada from it.
Was there bone left? I mean, maybe we could try. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think of a way to get your arm reattached, but that ain't gonna happen. I don't think.
If you bring it back, Luis could make a nice figurine out of it.
Sorry, I just had a morbid thought. I don't want to talk about it out loud.
Oh, God. Alrighty. But you all will be going through attempting to survive the high storm for the night. And we'll end session there.
We've been trapped in this fucking chasm for 2 sessions. I hate every moment of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Got one dead chasm feed, though.
How much XP is that?
You know, it might matter if you had a sprint.
I might have.
Oof.
Oh, what? My selfless act didn't say
All right,
maybe
y'all.
deserve his oath
I'm
back.
hopping
Fucking
off.
world.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
Night,
night.
Brienne.
It's my
Good night.
bedtime also.
Night, Bortney. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good
Night,
night.
Barndon, if you're getting off. You but you look tired.
I was
Night,
falling asleep
good-
for a while there.
I didn't get to say it yet in person, but congrats, Jake.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
Congrats.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I totally didn't know. Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, now he's
Our
not
son-
having a goddamn engagement party tomorrow, so fucking loser.
No, it looks like we're pushing it for next Friday. So if anyone wants to come next Friday, the offer stands.
So Fridays are our live D&D days, so I won't be there, but I will be there in the spirit of probably a bong in Brandon's hand.
Hey.
Ugh.
Is it your session tomorrow?
Yep.
Cool. I don't want to miss
Wes-
your session. So it's cool.
If you had to miss it, so be it. I had something planned. Because
I
Brittany
will-
gave me a heads up. She's like, he might not make it because he might be going to the bachelor's party, and then it all got canceled because everyone's getting sick. So it's like, okay, cool.
Engagement party.
Engagement party. Sorry, the bachelor party comes later.
What's the difference?
But there's a difference. There's a big difference. There's usually a huge difference.
One, the family's not there, and one, the family is.
Matters
I
quite a
think
lot.
this-
Matters quite a lot. If Andrew's
Yeah.
family was there for his bachelor party, man, that would have been an interesting night. Or fucking, 'cause that was the night I tried coke for the first time.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I told you about
boo.
this. I remember telling you the next day.
Boo. Hiss.
Yeah, I remember telling you this because you're like, oh, you tried it without me? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I just doing
That was
wrong.
my
way.
exact thought.
Yeah.
Just now.
I know. This exact conversation happened
You
months ago.
probably had this conversation with me.
It happens. We both do that. We have shit memories.
I think I have dementia.
There's a
Smoke
reason why
weed.
I have to write down everything in my campaign.
That's okay.
And tomorrow you guys are you're starting your adventure here for 60% of your sophomore year grade.
Nice.
Go retrieve the hand of Chasmodius and try to bring it back and see if it can be destroyed by the dean.
I'm gonna create a demon army.
Do it.
Yeah, I get to tell the group about what's happening with you tomorrow. That'll be fun. Be really fun.
Well, it's a good thing I'm goth because I'm gonna be super pale with the amount of bloodletting I'm doing.
You're gonna go to the hells and start letting your Rakasha blood make more imps.
Mm.
That's what she did. She replaced an imp in the hells, dude. With there, they met Gorby. She made a deal. She's like, if you can get into my shadow, you can stay there and come to the mortal realm with me. And I rolled for it. I'm like, he's not going to do it unless he rolls like a 19 or a 20. I rolled a 19. They silvery barbs it. And I was just like, yeah, he's definitely never rolling higher than that. And on his last attempt, he natural 20'd it in front of everyone. And I'm like, this shitty little imp has to stay around now. And I have to do this fucking voice so often now. God damn it. I was expecting him to be a one and done character. Maybe you guys would be like, oh shit, it's Gorby again. Now I'm like, cool. He's just around for the ride. Cool.
Jared loves
Fuck
him.
me. Jared doesn't hate him,
Yet.
but he doesn't love him either. It's like right there. So he's indifferent towards Gorby. He didn't like that his first interaction was Gorby trying to nom on his leg.
To be fair, that's how he was when I first had Faye. And then he was like, that right there is my daughter. And I was like,
Yep.
okay, she was my best friend, but go ahead and take her, I guess.
Well, that's never gonna happen with Gorby. I can guarantee you that. He will not fall to that level of Gorby. However,
Oh, I
he took
was
very
fine
well
with it.
today. He took very well today, which surprised me.
I liked the fact that he had a wholesome interaction with someone without wanting to kill him. It was very nice to watch.
Yeah, and it's an NPC that I made that I was not expecting him to be of all people like interested in me. Like, oh, this is a cool person. I like this person. I hate this cat.
Let's see, between 4 people, you now have what?
Get out, dude.